Hey everyone.
Hello.
Well, to you, it'll probably be like the second we're back because I'll probably do a double upload once we finish this one. But yeah, we're back finally. It's been a long time. Uh, just wanted to say sorry about that. Serrano's been super busy with school and everything, getting back. Most professors be crazy. And then for me, just some like family issues and stuff has been kind of all over the place. So I've been dealing with a bunch of stuff like that. But we're back. We're here. We're probably gonna do maybe something similar to last episode where we just naturally are just gonna talk and not have any topic in mind maybe and then decide maybe what would happen after that. But we'll start off like how we've been and such since it has been a while. So let's make sure to touch upon that. So of course, hi, I'm one of your hosts, Brian, obviously, and this is my co-host.
Zerana with an X.
From the X. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy the episode and yeah, keep keep watching it. Oh yeah, this is our like first episode ever doing one in the morning. So
Yeah,
if we look like we're
we're
tired
we're
and just
mess
woke up, then it literally probably just
probably yeah.
yeah. So yeah, deal with it guys. Let's go. All right. Zerona, how have you been? How's
I'm
everything?
good. My brother he started college last week, so I was like the guardian, to have to do this, do that, run around. And I was also working at that time too. So it was like this, that, that. I wasn't able to get myself until he was settled down. And then it was like a little bit too late because I started having an assignment due that day. I was like, damn. And just like, and I'm taking the class health informatics. So it's like IT and health. So some of you are like, why is I not doing health? She was studying tourism. Yep. I just wanted to like broaden myself into like a different, category. And, in Korea, tourism was like a new upgrowing thing, right? But I think in America, health is like the new, more popping thing kind of stuff, especially health and IT and health with a lot of different like, variations. So
Mhm.
yeah. Yeah, so I've been having like assignments. Sunday I had four quizzes. No, yeah, four quizzes, three papers, one discussion trend, which I had to reply to people from, and then I was doing my hair at the same time. So I didn't even go to church. The person that was going to take me to church canceled last minute. So, but thank God, because of God, I'm still here, and God helped me. I don't know what I wrote, but like you cannot write less than 450 words to reply somebody. And I was just seeing other people. They're like, "Hi, my name is this, and I really love your work, but we're like 90s baby," just to get the words in. And I was like, "Damn, I should have done that too. I should have just been saying hi and hey." But still don't understand what I'm studying. Especially in my health informatics class, because it's an online class, so there's no like online lectures. It's just book. Yeah, they just give you, oh, this is a case study, this is your textbook, and these are your assignments. So it's like, and most of it is focused in America. So most people are that might, and I'm the only person. I think me and the other person are the only people who are like in their 20s. Most people are like 35, already married with kids or already nurses, so they already have a little bit base and stuff like that. I'm just like, yeah, yeah, I have no idea what I'm learning. But let's try and make an A in it. And trying to read the textbook, it's like it's very different because like in Korea, we did learn about Korea, but we also learned about more international stuff in a way. But here it's just strictly about America, not about any other place.
Mhm.
So it's like, okay, we're just narrowing it down to America. And America is quite broad. Like America is quite, big. So you have different states and stuff. But at the same time, it's like I told the professor, like I'm an international student. I don't know things like Medicare or Medicare, like Medicare.
Yeah, Medicare.
Medicaid and there's Med Aid and stuff like that. Like I don't because I don't use it as an international student. I'm not meant to pay for that or whatever. And she's like, oh, but you have to know about it. You have to know the process about it. Like it's a very easy. I'm like, for them it's easy, but for me it's not because it's something I don't do. But I'm just like, yeah, it is what it is, man. But so far, yeah. Thank God I'm still alive. And I'm thank God he was also helping me with my homework. Um, that's what I just have to say.
I feel you. I feel you just because, oh, those deadlines for some of those assignments. And yeah, I remember doing those also where you would have to reply to certain people, and yeah, you have to have a certain word count. And some of the stuff I wrote was just it was just like a whatever, just to get those words out. Ah, school was like sometimes like some assignments were so cool and like they help you so much, but then other assignments
Right,
were just like
right. This assignment is
mhm.
not like what you're trying to say.
You're
Like
helping me
here,
what maybe
like you're not relevant.
email someone better, maybe. I don't know. Something like that, it feels like. But no, yeah, but yeah, I can understand it's definitely, especially like when you
Right.
first get back into it, like really hard, and yeah, oh, those assignments and those stuff can be just painful.
Pain, just pain, pain, pain.
Yeah, I feel you on that. But for me, so the same for you as far as like being busy and stuff, but complete for like different opposite reasons for the time since we last did the pod. Uh, so our boy dog had another seizure, and then once he gets one, he gets like multiple after for like 2 days, 3 days. So we dealt with that, had a problem with that, but luckily he's fine now. He's somewhere running. Uh, so yeah, we had to deal with that for a while. We still like at the beginning when he first got him, like a couple years ago, we kind of figured out like when we took him to get a bath somewhere, that's when he would get him. Because he got like so scared and stuff. It was kind of like a panic attack. But then, so we kind of figured stuff out and then kind of more stuff. But then this last one, literally, we have like no idea. So it's kind of at a point where we're just like, I don't know. But uh, he is kind of older on the older side. He's 13 and a half, so he's already kind of old. Um, but then, having these kind of problems is kind of like, at the same time, just because, I don't know if I mentioned on the pod, maybe I did. But we had to put down our girl dog couple weeks ago, maybe a month now, 2 months. So, having those problems soon, the family was kind of like all over the place. Oh, is he gonna go? And then we were kind of worried. So, uh, so a lot of stuff there. But luckily he's fine. I think he's sleeping on over there somewhere. Um, and then after that, just some other family issues. Mom, sister not talking to each other for some
This
reason.
stage.
Just I don't know. But so yeah, and then I hate that part of it just because like I'm in the middle of it. So I
Mm,
can understand like one person's like thinking and then I
so
can
another person's
understand the
thinking.
other. So then I'm stuck in the middle and I'm like, okay, I can totally
Yeah,
see why you're this, but then maybe think about that. And then
I get it.
what's up,
Oh,
buddy? Oh, go ahead.
and I said that I think that happens in every family. Like even me, it was my older brother and my dad, and I was like, I'm the middle of the conversation. I was like,
Yeah.
dang.
And then what's even more funny is when your parents are mad, right? At them,
Mhm.
you get put like into the same spot. So I was getting yelled at and like what? Like, what are you doing? You're not doing shit. And I was like, damn. All
You're
right.
not gonna imagine,
I'm
and
just, I'm just,
especially
I'm just trying to
Spanish,
be
right?
this middleman, trying to help. Damn, you don't want me
And in Spanish,
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
and you'd be like,
I'm just like, damn, why am I getting freaking throwing grenade launchers, grenades, rockets? But no, luckily yesterday it seemed everything had calmed down a bit. Um, uh, yeah, to calm down a little bit, I guess, or like the whole thing. I did go grocery shopping with my mom yesterday, and it's been a long time since I did that, and that was kind of fun. At the beginning, there was that like conversation like, oh, me and like I'm talking to my mom's kind of time, but like she's like, oh, I'm dealing with this, but she should have not done this and I'm like, oh, okay. But I get what you're saying, and I kind of agree with you, mom. But then like think about my sister this way, and then she was super mad at me at the beginning, but then as we started doing groceries, it kind of started dying down, and that segues into maybe a topic I do want to talk about.
Mm.
Groceries are so expensive, yo. Yo.
Dude, even when I started noticing is when I was in Korea, like after um I started noticing it like that time, that semester you were in, that's like 2022, ending of
Mhm.
2022. I still remember buying a cup of milk in Korea for like, let's say, each on like
Mm,
2001, like
mm,
$1 or something. I was like $4. I was like, okay. And then I moved into my place after graduation in Shinlim.
mm.
And Shinlim is like, it's like in the middle of outskirt and inside of Korea. You know what I mean? But it's also close to SNU. It's also close to Seoul National
Yeah,
University. So I was like, okay, probably a little bit more cheaper than Sejong, like where I used to live. Like it's more cheaper than the area because our area is kind of like in the middle of the city, right? The east part of Seoul.
yeah,
I would buy like at that time that's when my bank issue was having. So I didn't have any money. It was only the little cash I had to save. So I had like 50,000 won. And I'll use like 50,000 won to try and buy like that's like almost let's say $40 to buy a grocery for a month. I'm like, yeah, man. It was a point in time I just told them to give it the vegetables they're about to throw out. I was like, I throwing out, just give it to me. Just give it to me. They're like, oh, it's okay. Hot water will kill germs. It's okay. Just give it to me. Because I'm like, even here in America, I went in Walmart the other day. I just bought what? I bought just like 5 items. It was like $30 minus tax. I'm like,
well, plus tax. You don't mind just the.
no, no, that's it. Minus tax because the tax was not
Oh,
even
oh, oh,
included.
oh, oh. You meant it that way. Okay.
Right? And
Okay.
that's the thing that gets me in America because in America, it's like, okay, why don't you just put the tax inside? Like, why you gotta go surprise me? Like, oh, did it, and then plus
I think
tax.
they only do that just because, like, in each state, there's a different tax you got to.
They should put the tax inside.
Yeah, but stuff like that always changes too, though.
Oh,
And that's
true.
not a rule that like stays forever. That it's something like people can vote on and change how much or what percentage.
Yeah, but that it was like so because like in Korea, it's like okay, I'm buying this is $2. I'm gonna buy $2. I go to
Yeah,
cashier, give them two
that's
dollars.
why I love Korea. The price you
It's
see, the
like
price you pay.
the money is that the money. Here it's like that's the money, and then you have tips, and then you have taxes. I'm like, oh my God. I was just like, yeah, no, I was telling my brother, like, dude, here is like, and the food is not even, I'm not hating on American food, but it's just like the taste, like when I eat chicken here, it's not the same taste of chicken back in Korea or back in Nigeria.
Hmm.
And then someone was telling me about I don't know if if it's a theory or just it's like a myth, like they inject things inside chickens in America. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah. That's definitely true.
The turkey, like I love turkey in Korea. Turkey is not a thing in Korea. In
No,
Nigeria,
definitely.
we like turkey, but we only eat maybe the turkey wings, right? In Nigeria, and turkey in Nigeria is more of like chewy and a little bit. It's kind of chewy though, but here the turkey here is. I don't know how the turkey resembles a chicken, but just a bigger form. Yeah, I don't know if that makes
Mhm.
sense. Like back in in Nigeria, the turkeys, they have a bigger back compared to
Yeah.
them. But when I say a turkey, especially for Thanksgiving here, I was like, why does the turkey it doesn't look turkeyish, you know what I mean? Like it's not giving me that turkey vibe. Like because back in Nigeria, because the thing about it is back in Nigeria, um they would kill the chicken or the thing in front of you. so you know it's fresh.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm used to that. And even back in Korea, like even the eggs. One thing I noticed, like in Korea and in Nigeria, I never used to put eggs in fridge, like in my refrigerator.
Oh, interesting.
But in America, you have to.
Yeah, well,
So
oh, yeah,
I
I
was like,
guess.
yeah, in Korea I didn't. In Korea I didn't do that. And they don't even sell it in, even though in Korea sometimes they even sell it out. They don't put fridge like the egg inside the fridge because you're not meant to put eggs inside the fridge. But also in Nigeria, but in America, I was just noticing some stuff. I was like, even the eggs here don't is different. Like the taste is different. And so I was like Googling it and I don't know. I had homework, but I don't know. I was Googling about eggs, gotta get my brain out of something. And I was noticing that, well, don't get me wrong, I don't want to put any theory or anything, but like fresh eggs don't need to be in the fridge. You know what I mean? Fresh eggs like that just really came out. They're not meant to be in the fridge. So I was noticing that maybe the eggs I put in the fridge in America is maybe because it's like maybe they preserved it with something or just make I
Could
don't
be
know.
to last a little bit longer, I would think.
But that's what I'm saying. But it was very different because back in Korea, I would have like a whole like the eggs. Yeah, I have like the whole, like a 30 pieces of eggs, and it would last me for a month and a half, and not put it in the fridge. And it was okay. And that's eggs in Korea also getting expensive. What's going on, man?
I remember seeing one for like,
I
oh,
said eggs for $10.
no, I think the ones I saw that one time, like in that place I stayed at, remember? The cool place?
The jump ship place.
Yeah, yeah. Dude, in that market, dude, I think I saw it for like it was like $12, $13. I was like,
Yeah, for real. Like man, I was like man, I was
dang,
like man one.
dang.
Is that the ugly ducklings eggs? Because if it is, I need a signature. But no, that's not it. It's groceries are getting expensive and
Oh no. And then let me finish this story.
oh,
No, I'm
sorry.
helping my mother, right? And then boom, she goes to two different places because she has to get two different places. So we go to Sam's Club, which is kind
Oh,
of like a Costco.
yeah, yeah, no
It's
sense.
pretty much kind of the same. So she goes there, boom, gets everything she needs. Oh my gosh, it was like how much was it? It was like 700, $800, right? And we're like, damn. And then boom, we go to the next place. We go to Walmart. It's literally right next door, like the neighbor
Yeah,
Walmart, not the big one, the green one. We go
neighborhood.
in
Yeah,
there. She gets all her like, her cilantro, her sauces, all the
yeah.
and stuff like that. Um, boom, and it ends up being like another $200, and then it's like, damn, we just paid $1,000 for groceries, and I was just like, yeah, when did groceries become $1,000? $1,000.
Dude, that's what my friend was saying. Like groceries is more expensive than her tuition back in Korea. That's what she's trying to say. Like it's crazy, and I don't know. Also, I think it all started due to the COVID thing. Oh, Nigeria is
Yeah.
even worse. In Nigeria, the price changes every single day. So my brother was like a crate of egg. We used to buy a crate of egg for like 600 naira, right? Now egg is 1,200. He went there on a Tuesday, and then unfortunately the eggs we had got broken. So he went like let's say 1 p.m. Then in the evening he went there again. He bought those eggs for 1,200 naira. The same day, just maybe 4 or 5 hours away, he got the same eggs for 2,000. In Nigeria, like the price of groceries just keep on increasing, not by the day, by the second. It's getting crazy and crazy and crazy. It's I think it's a worldwide thing. Um, for every farmer out there, if you're good looking, please, yeah. Nowadays, I'm dating a farmer now. I'm just looking for a farmer. I don't mind a young, handsome farmer.
But I mean,
I like
dude,
animals. I can cook. I
but
love kids.
heard it here first. But nah, but like literally after the $1,000, I was so shocked. I'm like, jeez, like, jeez. I didn't know it was just becoming that bad. Because I remember like back in the day, like couple years ago. It was like, 400, 500. All right. Okay. Like that was it.
Was
Yeah, for
big.
groceries.
That was a Costco and a Sam's Club together. $500. And don't you remember Lunchables? You remember Lunchables? It was like three for like $2 or $3. Oh my god. No, it was three or four Lunchables for like $5.
Yeah.
And they had those deals with I mean the world just keeps on getting more and more complex and
Yeah, after COVID,
after COVID, yeah.
prices skyrocketed, especially because all that shipping and stuff got totally messed up.
Yeah, totally got up, and it's people. I think that's also one thing. People are still recovering from COVID.
Oh,
Like for me, I was like, oh, I think everyone is recovered. I met some people back in New York, and most of them lost their homes during COVID. These are people who used to work in the banks, people who were like an astronaut, but they lost. I met an airstess too who lost everything during COVID, and she's still trying to recover from it. And she's like, oh yeah, I met her in the subway. In the subway, actually, New Yorkers are not as mean as I expected them to be. Like, like some of them actually talk to you. So, and I was just like, damn, like people, recovered from COVID. That's why I'm like, thank God, God, like thank God that He put me in this situation right now, and He's still helping other people in that situation. But yeah, that's crazy, man.
for sure.
It's getting done. So yeah, farmers out there, please DM me.
Yeah, man.
DM me. I was watching Single. I don't watch Single with Farmer, right? You know Single with Farmer.
Uh,
I
don't.
don't watch
I
it.
hate
I
watch.
was
I
watching.
hate shows like that.
Is it the second one or the third one? There was this farmer guy. That he's a farmer
I know. I don't
from
want them.
Daegu or Daejeon. Either Daegu or Daejeon. I'm not sure, but it was a day, and I was just like, dang, being a farmer doesn't. He doesn't do. He was like, oh, I don't go to the gym, but the way the way he gets his body is by cutting woods and
Oh
stuff.
yeah, no, that would get you ripped, especially being in that sun. Dang.
I was like, dang, and he was 10. Mm-mm. I was like, old McDonald wants us around now.
Oh my God.
Sorry. Yeah.
No, but I hate shows like that.
I try to watch, and then I try to watch this thing. I was like, I'll just watch that one episode and try and then the third one, I was watching some clips on Instagram, but I was like, it's not really
I
getting
mean,
my
they
kick.
always show up on my Instagram too. I don't have no idea why.
And
It's
there was
mostly like
one,
people reactions to like decisions on the show and stuff.
yeah, I always get the reaction ones too.
Yeah.
I think because of me, you got it. Because of you, I got it. But and there's one ramen and there was one called Rami and Chill. So that one, I was really interested in that one. I was like, okay, let's see what's going on. I was like, oh.
No, I like the most one that I got a lot when it happened was I think it was this last season, season three. They're on the helicopter or whatever.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He tries to like chug on his shirt and he's just like whatever.
And she like she was
He starts
calling him, he
crying.
was ignoring her,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
she started crying, and then the guy was like, hit my shirt. I was like, oh, that's so cute, but why are you crying at the same time? But
Yeah.
that's so cute.
Yeah, yeah.
And
I'm
why
like,
was she
he's
crying?
cool. He's cool, but then I was like, and then those two that end up like talking later on,
Mhm.
the one that he actually talked to, they actually were together, but then and then they ended up together apparently after the show. But then I
But
don't know
she
what.
likes, was it like she likes that guy that was ignoring her?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh.
She liked him and like wanted his attention. Like at the end, that guy who ignored her had like
Mm-hmm.
three or four girls choose him for like the final.
I don't
He
think, but I
chose
like
me.
the guy that gave her
I
his
like that guy
tissue
too.
crying. I was like, oh, that's what happened in Single for No One. The one guy, there's this guy that he was a chef, he could cook, he was always cooking for people, and no one picked him. I'm like, you're not picking, like, and he's not bad. That's what
Because
Single for No,
because
none of them are not.
girls don't
I'm
know, man. Girls don't know.
my brother had this friend, and he was like, this guy is, I don't really know him that well, but he's just so nice, and like he has like the sweetest intentions ever, and he really liked this girl that was back in their high school days and whatever. And he was just like, girls, most girls, because so he has this, he wasn't too, he was like, how to say it, he likes her, right? But he would try and take things slow. He would try and like, he was just sweet, help her with her homework. I mean, if a boy helped me with my homework, but help her with her homework. He wasn't that kind of bad boys. Just like innocent hearted
Yeah,
boys. You know what I mean? And
a
those are
good
type of
boy,
boys,
a good boy.
the good
It's a
boys.
V, a good boy. Good boy.
And then she was like, "Oh, I just find you as a friend, blah 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 blah," and that really hurt the guy, and not as a brother and everything. That really hurt the guy. He was like, "Okay, cool. I'm just gonna wait." And this guy's like ripped. Like he was not even. He was like, oh, he was in track. He played football. He was strong. He had like, like he's in high school. I'm like, how are you in high school and having like a ripped body, like not too big, but like very fit. And he was like the fastest runner in their school. So I was like, okay, he's athletic, um, a good boy. Athletic, a good boy. Did well at home, like school. It was, of course, wasn't like a AA student, but did well at school. Very polite. My mom loves him. For my mom to love you and not judge you, she loves you. And this is a good boy, like always helping people, always volunteering and stuff. And then he was like, she ended up she ended up dating a like the bad boy who cheated on her and his friend. He was like, I think like girls don't even like boys that are like good boys. Like they
They
prefer bad
don't.
and stuff. I want a good boy. I don't
Have you seen the videos I sent you?
I know
Did you
I
see
have.
that? Did you see that last one where the guy sees like videos of the people like talking on the streets with people, and the girl's like, what did she say? She said, "Oh yeah, if he does something wrong or whatever, I don't want that. It's like a red flag." And then he takes out his phone, and then there's on his notes, there's like 150 things guys can't do.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the ick or like what they call the ick or whatever girls have.
Uh
And then like on the 150 things, it's like don't be nice, don't say hello to me, don't eat, don't have you seen it? It's so funny.
Please don't, no, please no. I like good
Like
boys.
like some girls, I'm just like,
I think some
I don't
of
get
them,
it. I don't get
especially,
it.
I feel like because once you're too, I don't know, but me, I want a guy that's nice to me. Social. I don't know because maybe people tell me that I'm naive. I'm too like childish. I still have the Disney Channel love story in my head, which is for me, which is the most innocent and pure love. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, for sure.
like just going and just like, I saw someone like if it's just going to an amusement park together,
Yeah,
um, I don't mind that. You know what I mean?
that's
Because
cool.
let's do this now. Because when we have kids, we can't be going to amusement park and enjoying a roller coaster. It's the kids that gotta enjoy the roller coaster, not us.
Yeah.
So for now, it's like So I was like, not all girls are like that. And the funny thing also I have about boys is you have a girl, she may not be the prettiest. There's some girls that are not really makeup-ish kind of girls, but they're okay. They're average looking nice girl. They can cook, they can clean, they can do this, and you tell the girl, oh, you're wife material, but you don't want to date the girl because you prefer a baddie girl, a girl with a good
Oh,
body,
th-
or you prefer, yes,
no,
true,
this is
you
the
prefer
no, no,
a girl
no.
with
I know, I know,
that
I know.
body
No,
with the
this is
good
the
body
part.
and the girl with the makeup and the girl with that wears all the sexy dresses, and then you have a
Trust
girl
me.
who's not like she's like okay, like she's like she doesn't wear like not all the time with sexy dresses, not all the time with makeup, and her body is not that bad, but she doesn't want to show it. Some people don't
Yeah,
even want to show.
yeah, 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 yeah.
But you guys still date that
Yo, don't
girl,
say you guys,
the
say
baddie
guys.
girls, and you guys say,
No,
"Oh,
no,
you're
no,
wife material," and that's it.
no,
And
no,
yeah, I
no,
know, right?
no, no, no. No. All right, I agree the hell with you. All right, trust me. I'm the first one that tells you or anybody else I know like guys are shit. Most guys are poop. Most guys. That's why when you find a nice guy and I see him, I'm like, but then that guy ends up with no one, right? But then the same thing happens with girls though. They look around and they're like, oh, I want, someone to be by my side and love me and care for me and do this and do that. And then they choose a guy who's like a total piece of trash who doesn't even care about any of that. But then there's this beautiful guy here that will do that. But again, he's not as maybe super attractive or will treat you like garbage or make you like want him so much. While there's an attentive guy there. That's the same thing for like guys too. Obviously, there's guys that, like you said, like think like, oh, I have this fantasy of like having this person that's always around, can cook, like you said, can do all this other stuff and like be around. But then at the end of the day, they see a beautiful piece somewhere else, and then they're like, oh, that's where I want to go.
That's what I'm trying to say
It's
too.
just
Look, I
so,
had
it's just guys and girls like, can be so dumb.
that
I
it
just,
just makes one thing. I might go a little bit too religious in this, but we're born sinners and we're attracted to bad things. That's why we need Jesus. That's just the conclusion I have. Because okay, like I had a guy like he's in Korea. He was like I call boys like that Superman. You know, boys who are like outside they look so calm and geeky and like not geeky but some calm but they're like really ripped, but they don't really like to show it off. You know what I mean?
mm,
There's some boys like okay, there's a guy, he wears glasses. He doesn't really wear like um fitted clothes, but the clothes is not really loose, but just like normal. And he dresses like very not corporate, but very casual corporate kind of thing.
mm.
And he's wearing glasses and his hair straight, and he's always wearing. For me, I like sweater vests. Not a lot of people like sweater vests, but I love sweater
What about
vests.
me good?
And he likes wearing the sweater vest and stuff like that. And he was in Conde all the time. So he went to was it in Sejong or was it in Konkuk? I don't remember though, but he was just a really nice guy and he couldn't speak about good English, but I was just like, damn, this guy's. And then one day, I think we were, that arcade next to the photo booth in Conde. So we were going there. I don't know. I met him on the street. You know me, I'm a random. I'll talk to anybody on the street if I have to. And we were playing him, his friend, me and my friend, and then we were playing those the punching thingy
Yeah.
that it is like you're scoring punching. So he was wearing a long sleeve there, and then he dragged his long sleeve, and I could see like nice damn ass muscle. I could see the vein. I'm like, this giving me Superman vibes. You know what I mean? Because Superman, Superman has the glasses and the whatever, and no one expects him. But after, he got the, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I call the people the Superman boys because outside they just look like casual, normal men, but they got the muscles or they're ripped. So he goes and he punches, and I'm like, everyone's like, damn, we didn't even expect that from him. And if you ever notice in Korea, there's always a boy that's like the normal sweater vest guy, and then his friend or his closest friend is like the guy who is like always giving the K-pop bad boy vibe.
Yeah.
There's always
Like
wearing like
leather
baggy
jacket,
jeans, black, with
leather
hair like always in a
jacket,
leather
just
jacket.
here.
You get what I mean? So they're always two opposite guys there. And but that's the truth. And even the guy with the leather jacket that we're expecting to be like, the one who's gonna be big and stuff. Because the other one with the leather jacket was also and he was wearing like tight clothes so you could see the muscles and stuff. And then I just looked at these guys, I was like, damn, this boy is, you know what I mean? The boy is quite good. And even my friend was like, I'm liking this one. And I was like, okay, as a good friend, I'll give you it. Because me and the guy was always talking about anime, so I already know like we're already reached to the point where you know what I mean, like maybe too friendly kind of stuff.
Mm.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, you can do it and everything. She was talking and she was dressed nice and everything. And at the end of the day, they went to a bar, but I left. So it was her, the 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 leather guy, the leather jacket guy, and the sweater vest guy, and they were like they went to a bar and everything. And she was really interested in the vest guy, like the Superman guy, the nerdy Superman guy. And then the leather jacket guy was kind of sensing it because leather jacket guy had a girlfriend and everything. And she was like, at the end of the day, he just took like like a girl from the bar and both of them are dating. Why?
The
The
sweater guy.
the sweater guy. He ended up
He just
taking
took a random girl.
no, not like a random girl, but he read it like okay, like when you're in those bar in Korea and not the club, but in the bars, you can also send Like it has those like little tablets
Yeah.
that you can buy a drink for people and you guys can play games and stuff like that. So he was doing that to another girl, and then I think they ended up talking
Yeah.
and they ended up dating. And the girl is like all these party girls that, you know what I mean? I'm not
Oh,
trying to say, but I'm not trying to give like a bad impression of a girl, but
no,
it's
yeah,
like all
yeah.
these party girls, with the heavy makeup, with the tight dresses. And this girl, and don't forget, my friend also, she's like a gym rat. You know what I mean? She's not buff, but she got a really good body, but she's
Bit.
not someone that wears like tight clothes or stuff like that. But she wears those, those puffy those puffy dresses that Korean girls wear.
Like the white fur kind of.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what
I
she
kind of
likes
have
to
an
wear.
idea what.
Yeah, that's what she wears, and with the hair, like she trying to look girlish, but at the same time, she could be like very tough, like when she's in the gym and stuff like that. And she has a really good body. And then she was just like being a good girl. What does it take? So I think that's what drifted us away because she was more like, oh, I'm going to be more of a party girl. I'm like, me, I'm a party person, but I'm not someone who like to. I'm more of like socially, like I want to talk to you socially kind of person. Like I'm
Yeah.
a talk
Yeah.
kind of, but I'm not like I'm not a fan of drinking or stuff like that. So
Yeah.
she became that and she started to change her style, and she was like, oh, I got a boyfriend already for that. But just changing her style to that bad girl, not well, I say bad girl, but you know what I mean, like that, like just changing it. And part of me was like, I would like to change, but I need to hit the gym first before I change my style. But um it's just like sometimes it's like, do they even want to know? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to say it. Like, do they, like, I feel like maybe boys are more attracted to girls who are like the baddie girls, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
And then, but they always keep on telling the good girls, like, oh, you're wife material, oh, this and that, and that and that.
Well, I
I'm
think
like,
there's.
man,
I think. I think there's. That's why I said there's like poop or shit guys. Just because I think they do that on purpose to keep the good girls around, just in case something like doesn't happen.
that's what I'm trying to say. Some of them
Mhm.
do it.
Yeah, for sure. That's why, guys, watch out. Like,
Like,
go for
like,
good people. Like, sure, they might not have exactly what you're looking for, but at the end of the day, is that really gonna like matter too much? You rather have the guy who doesn't give a poop, or would you have the guy who's like, oh, the moment something bad happens to me, he's gonna be there. Like, think about that.
mm,
But also, I think that, well, I don't even know if this is true or not, but I think that maybe leans more into like when you're younger.
yeah, that's what I'm
Then
saying. I
when you
think
kind of
once you
start
age,
like growing up a little bit, finally understanding, okay, there's some shit guys later. Later on, you start finding more like, okay, maybe I'll go with a guy who actually does care and actually like, matters about certain things. I don't know if that's totally true, but I think that tends to happen a bit
I
more.
think yeah, because even my friend, he's like in his 30s. He's like when he was that he used to like girls with this and that and that body, that body, that body, this and
Yeah,
that and that, that. But now it's like I'm kind of looking for a girl like because he was like I want a girl who goes to the gym, does this, have this, and now he's like his ideas kind of changing. Like he was like it's important for a girl to know how to cook. He cooks, but it's like I want a girl who can also cook. I want a girl who's also responsible, even if she's not going to work, like even if she's not like a 9 to 5 job. But his ideas started to change. He was like
yeah,
mm, kind of like a girl with like a little bit, like he was like I like girls now with nude makeup. This guy used to like girls with like you know what I mean, makeup and stuff like that. But he's like, nah, I prefer nude makeup now. I want them to turn it down a little bit. I want them to do that. I was like, we can't just switch because of you, okay? Choose one and stick with that one.
yeah.
So it's crazy.
Damn.
But yeah, that's what we I don't know. Maybe that's a conversation we have to have. Um,
I think that's a cool conversation, but I think we should have somebody else in here to maybe see.
yeah.
I think that's a cool conversation. We have like people to like maybe give their thoughts about it.
Yeah, I feel like it too.
It's probably better.
Because I feel like also even like okay, let's go to myself, but like um people always tell me like it's because I don't try enough to get a boy's attention. And it's like I would dress up well. If you see me in church, like in other days I won't. But when I dress up in church, I dress up.
Yeah.
Churches, I think in Korea, I dress up really nice in church. Um, yeah, because I like church oppas. But at the same time, it's like, but not like seriously, like it's like, how to say? I'm not like I'm someone who likes. I like my style is kind of like say sophisticated kind of style. Like I kind of like like I like skirts, but I like my skirts to be like long and fitted skirt. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And I'm not really like a short skirt kind of person. And it's like I don't know, maybe because I was in Korea, but in Korea a lot of girls wear short skirts.
Yeah.
That's like a thing in Korea. So in my mind, I'm like, I'm not really a short skirt kind of person. I'm more of a long, tight kind of skirt kind of person. And like my hair, I don't like leaving my hair long. I would try to tie it to a bun, like a messy
Yeah.
bun, stuff like that. That's my kind of style. And my friend was like, because I'm not trying enough, I have to start wearing the shorts. So I started wearing like I wore a short skirt and I tried to wear the crop top and everything. Damn, man. Like in my mind, I was like, and then we went to the La Bamba bar, like it's a bar in Hongdae. It's like I'm just gonna try this once. People start to look at me like in a very, very seductive way,
Mm.
and I was not even feeling comfortable. And then the first guy that walked up to me, he asked me, "Romeo Mogale, like, do you want to Netflix and chill?" So just by that dressing, I already gave him that, you know what I mean, like
Impression.
impression. And then I was like, I don't feel comfortable. So I went, thank God I got a change of clothes, changed my clothes to my normal clothes. I was wearing like baggy jeans, but like very ripped baggy jeans. I don't even like wearing too ripped, but this one was like ripped. And, and I just kept the crop top on. And no guy would like come and approach me. The only guys that come approach me say, "Hey, what's up? We know and we just started talking about like different stuff." And then I was just like, I don't get it. Like, is it like so like my some of my close guy friends would tell me don't try and dress too like revealing because you're going to give a wrong impression, but at the same time if you
You'll be
don't
paying
dress too
attention.
revealing you don't get it. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah. No, that happens. No, but then I
meet
think
me one direct
I
meet
think
meet
that's
meet
also
me one
like
direction.
that's also situational though, because I think that also goes into like where you're at. Since
Maybe.
you're at, let's say, a club or a bar or something like that, you have, well, that's the wrong word I was about to say. Like, you have to. People that dress like that tend to get more attention just because it's like that's what people see first and
mm,
go after first. But I think there in that situation, I'm like, yo, if you have to just be yourself, because then you can't really change that part just because, like, that's only like a visual appeal. While there's still so much more appeal that has to be left, which is like personality, talking to someone, actually liking someone. So I feel like you don't worry about stuff like that. If people don't approach you right now, then it's like whatever. But people that approach you now, that if they see you and you're just yourself and being you, they'll have a better understanding of like kind of maybe how you are. And then they'll like you for that reason more than just like, oh, I saw her that way, so I kind of just want to like see her that way. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, because like I kind of can totally like understand what you mean. Just because like, so for my example,
mm.
I'm when you see me, I tend to be more in like I guess there's two different kinds of me. There's that like kind of businessy kind of look that I
Yeah,
can
yeah, 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 yeah.
long sleeve, jeans or something, a jacket, something like more like okay, he kind of looks like I tend to like that business super casual to super well dressed. That's kind of like my style. But then I can also have like a lazy day where it's like all smart or
Yeah.
something. So I can maybe understand something like that just because like uh I tend to dress a little bit more formal and stuff. So when I'm out about, maybe I don't also get the attention, but at the same time, I'm not someone that likes being in those situations, in those places where like if you dress a certain way or something like that, or show off more stuff that like
Mhm.
people get more interested in, like come up. Like I don't really care too much about that. Just because like I think I lean more into like I rather learn the person more than anything else.
Mhm.
Because I'm someone that takes like I told you guys when I was there, I take like a long time in order to like really care about someone or like someone that way. Uh, just because like I'm definitely not someone that's like visual first and then like try and then learn someone. I'd rather see
You learned it.
someone, get to know them, learn about them completely, and then kind of like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
I discovered that I kind of like this person. So,
Yeah.
so I think obviously like there's gonna be people like that just want to be that and show off and stuff, and they do that. People have their own decisions or decide what they want to do in that way. But I think for you, just be you. Like at the end of the day, like everyone that knows you already knows how good of a person you are. So obviously, if you're just yourself, some actual guy can think and actually see how cool you are is gonna approach and be like, "Yo, let's get to know each other and stuff." That's gonna happen.
Yeah. Yeah, I
'Cause
feel like
it's you.
also nowadays it's like because for me too, I'm like I cannot like if I say a cute boy, I know how to appreciate handsome men. I do. But at the same time it's like, but it's like, oh, this guy's handsome. Oh, I like this guy, but at the same time it's like, but what else? You know what I mean? What else? And most of my friends say, "Oh, you think too much about it. Like he's cute, that's it." But I'm like, he's cute, but he could be crazy. Like my life is already crazy. Okay, I'm already me and God is, God is still trying to, you know what I mean, still defend me. I don't want to start bringing more problems to my life. So it's like, I think also nowadays it's like, oh, you like the guy, this and that, and like also maybe that's because I'm also afraid just to like
Mm.
um because for me I'm very transparent in a way, like if I'm really close to you I would just say anything in front of you,
Yeah.
no offense, but that's it. But it's like, how am I ready to give somebody when I don't really know that person that well? Maybe it's my trust issue, also maybe because I've also heard so much love stories or love drama. I'm a therapist for love. Yeah, they always go for the single friend to tell their problems to. But yeah, maybe because I've heard so much stories from my other friends, that makes me feel like, oh, yeah, no. You know what I mean? Maybe that is it. But at the same time, it's like, well, like my friend was always telling me, like, don't like stop that cultural view, like, because in my mind I was like, you know what? Boys don't even appreciate the fact that, I could cook. So why should I cook? And my friend was like, my guy friend was like, dude, if they don't appreciate it, leave them alone. That's not the right person for you. Don't ever stop learning how to cook for this. And I'm like, okay then,
1,000% right.
But at the same time, it's like I don't think it's just matter of time. And maybe also like my church member was telling me, because I'm so um naive. Oh my god, my battery's like 5%. I'm gonna be charging so I'm gonna be charging my tablet. It was like 40 something and then just went down to 10. But yeah, she was telling me that I'm someone that is very, maybe give my all to someone. So maybe that's why God is protecting me from that person. And everyone is like, oh, yeah, that's what it means. But maybe it does, because I've also met some nice guys that I was like, oh, I really like this guy. And then at the end of the day, maybe close to the time when I'm trying to tell him I like him, I see or I heard that he did this and that. I'm like, yeah, 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 that's a no. Okay, let me social distance myself from this person, because I'm
Mm.
not getting no love virus anymore from
Mm.
mm. Sorry, I'm charging my tablet. That's
No,
what. Oh, shoot. Oh shoot. And my laptop is with my baby brother, because
mm.
yeah, his laptop is coming soon. So
I don't
I'm sorry.
know. I think at that case, it's like I think it's better to be more careful than like try with someone and then like end up hurt afterwards. I think it's way
Yeah,
better to be way more careful for sure.
it's so much more. And it's also harder because some people know how to deal with heartbreaks. Like I have some of my girlfriend, they're like, "Oh, he cheated on me," and the next 2 minutes, next 2 weeks, or they're like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I found someone else." Some people know how to take breakup really well, but
Yeah,
if you're someone who can take breakup very well, or you're an overthinker, I think it's like chess, right? Before you make that move, think about it. Before you make that move, because once you make that move and they eat it, you cannot recover it again.
mhm.
So, except you start trying and trying and trying and trying and trying, like moving your pawn. You know, like in chess, when you move your pawn into the end of the opponent side, you can now switch to a piece you want.
Yeah,
But like, how many things are you willing to sacrifice for that? You know. Oh my God, I'm going to chess. I'm using chess to compare relationship, but yeah, that's what I'm trying to like
yeah,
explain.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah,
Bigger.
but I don't know. It's just that's it. Men and women are both scams. That's it. Humans are weird.
Yeah.
Humans are weird. That's what I say. Humans are weird. Very weird people. But unfortunately, and fortunately, we're
That's what
attracted
we're
to
stuck
them.
with.
Like I always tell people, like boys are annoying, boys are this, boys are that, but I got no other choice but to just like them. And they're like, no, you have other. I'm like, no, I no, no, no. Trust me. If you know me, you know I appreciate boys. Boys are like, when God said I created people in the image of God, and I see a handsome boy, I was like, damn, I cannot wait to get to heaven because that boy is him and Angel Gabriel look the same. But yeah, that's what I'm just trying to say. Like, no, seriously, there's this, let me just say it. There's this guy I saw on campus, but he's an undergrad. He's like 18, 19. Too young for me. But that's because I'm like, you're so like, how did your parent like were you a chemical experiment? Because they made it right theory. Dude, that's a nice quick line, man. No, no, okay. No, he was giving me Powerpuff Girls vibe, when they're making the Powerpuff Girls, it's like sugar, spice, and everything nice. These were the ingredients to make the perfect little boy, but
Gosh.
accidentally, you know what I mean, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Then but in my mind, I was like, that guy, that guy, he doesn't look realistic. Okay, AI copied him. That's what I just have to say. When AI see him, they say, "Sir, program down." But yeah, he was really handsome and stuff like that. He was tall, and the way he was talking was really nice. And I was like, wow, God did create beautiful things, and girls too. There's some girls that are like, damn, man, you gotta teach me your whole routine, like your food routine, your makeup routine. You gotta teach me all of that. But you know, I know I'm talking too much. I know I don't know. When I'm on this podcast, it's like I get too excited.
No,
Um,
I agree with you.
you know what I mean?
But I don't know. I think at the end of the day, at
That's
the end of the day, we we gotta find a person for each other, Zara.
right.
I
That's
got I
it.
got
That's
I
it.
got good guy friends. Hopefully you got good girlfriends. Let's make it.
Yeah, because like my friend was telling me, like, he said he married a girl because she looked so pretty, but he couldn't stand, like, she was pretty, but she was very annoying, very clingy, very like overprotective kind of stuff, like always like looking at his messages and stuff,
Oof,
which is like, you know like it comes to a certain point there, you're just
that's
like,
too much.
it gets too much. And he got married, I think he got married at the age of 20, 21, and he was like, even if she was pretty and everything, like he was like trying to use her beauty as an excuse to be with her. But it comes to a point where he was like, he can't do it anymore. And I think the girl he got married to he was like, not to be offensive, but he was like, um, she's out of all the girls I've dated and married, she's the least attractive. But not saying that she's not pretty, but
Yeah,
like,
but
he always used
in
to
the
go for
sense
like all
of
those like,
why?
model type kind of person, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, and party girls kind of person, but she was different. And he was like, she might be the least attractive um girl he has ever dated. But he of course they fight, but he was like, that's the only girl that I can actually what's the word? Even in an argument, it's like she's so mature about it that he was like, because he's not used to non-toxic like relationship. That there was his first relationship that was not toxic.
Mm.
And he was like, just having that experience hits so differently, and his mindset of girls is so different. You know what I mean? So I was like, yeah, probably that's what you're looking for. You're looking for someone who is, more to your type. And I know that maybe opposite kind of attracts, because he's more of the party boy. You know what I mean? Those party playboys, that kind of vibe with the tattoos and the
Mm.
earrings, this kind of. And he's Asian, so he's like Korean, so he's like, bad boy Korean kind of, like. And then she's more of like this what's the word, like pastor's pastor's daughter vibe. Yes,
Mm.
that's the perfect word. I mean, pastor's daughter vibe, like very good at school, and like very respectful. Everyone trusts her, that kind of stuff. And he was like, he always thought that she was going to be boring, but because for him, partying and whatever was fun. But he was like, there's so many more things now because of her. I stopped smoking. Instead of smoking, he goes more of hiking. He does hiking. He does traveling more and stuff like that. And he doesn't just travel for the parties and for the food. He just like, I eat different types of food now. So it was just like, I started to find a different lifestyle, from that. And she was like, oh, I've never been to a party. So being to a party with him was my first experience and stuff like that. So I was like, oh no, like I want a Netflix kind of show like that. You know what I mean? I'll watch it. I'll watch it.
Perfect.
Huh?
Of course you would.
What's that meant to me?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll definitely watch it. I'll watch it. It would be, what would the name of the title be? I'll look for a title name. -1+1. Oh
I said zero.
no, -1+1.
Zero.
Because that's what I'm saying. They're minusing part of themselves and they're adding from
Oh
each other.
gosh. Stop.
But don't you get it? Like,
Yes,
it's
but no.
it's too cheesy. No,
Yeah,
okay.
it's way too cheap. It's too long too. People will be like, "What the hell?" It's like,
No, that was it's the
oh, is this
number.
the numbers?
-1+1. No, okay. Gosh,
Ah,
I found
no.
another. What did you think I was gonna say?
You were about to say like another show or think of another thing, something like that. I know you too well.
No,
I saw
that's not
your
what I was
face
gonna
light
say.
up.
But -1+1 will make it on Netflix. Netflix, please.
I mean, right now anything would be on Netflix. They're putting on everything.
-1+1. Don't forget the Patreon thing too. Will also stick. I need to talk to Patreon about that too.
Yeah.
If I can talk to him, I'll try and talk to him about it.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. We got to make that page, our page.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I was just thinking. And PH1, he always replies to people's like his like fan stories. I'm like, oh damn, this guy is really dedicated. Like, yeah, stuff.
We should do
And
that. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're
what?
making a um all encompassing podcast Instagram page, guys. So or
Yeah, we
account,
are.
like I said.
We're planning to.
Look at
We're
that.
planning to.
Yeah.
We're planning to. All encompassing. Yeah, fun.
Yeah, and I gotta get
Also,
you and Kenem to
get him to
sing
sing.
opening or closing.
Yeah.
Have you talked to her?
We talked, but like, so the thing is, I'll reply her message after like 4 days of she, and then she reply my message in like 5 days. So it's like,
Yeah.
also because anytime I try to call her, she's either at class, and when she tries to call me, I'm either at class or sleeping or at work. So also the time difference too does
Yeah.
make a big, um, yeah, that kind of stuff. But
I think she's in Kazakhstan, if I'm not mistaken.
she's in what?
Kazakhstan.
Yeah, she's in Kazakh. Yeah, she's in Kazakh. Nah, that's when
Yo,
I now miss the Kazakh chocolates, man.
her and her sister look so alike. Like I saw them, and I was like, "Jeez, it's like looking at a mini her, and that's scary."
I saw, I was like, wait, is that Karen? Wait.
Yeah, I thought it was her too, and then she flipped the phone right next to her, and it
I
was
was
Karen.
like,
Oh shit!
oh shit,
That
dude, that would be so. If I had a twin,
would be interesting one.
what do you want to say? But my twin would definitely be opposite of me.
You think so?
Yeah. But her madness would be more hidden.
Mm.
You see what I mean? That kind of stuff. But oh Lord, ooh, we have this twin, and like I'm a server, right? And we have this twin, Zach and Aaron. And like those guys would call, like, one would eat, they both eat, but one would be like, oh, can you give me like 3 burritos? And then we'll make 3 burritos. And then the next time we'll see the other one again, where he's like, oh, can I just have 1 burrito? I was like, how many burritos are you gonna eat? He's like, that's my twin. And then at first we thought he was joking. And then he called his twin, and we're like, oh, because no, twins usually wear the same clothes, but maybe one wear a different color, but they were wearing the same color. They had the same hairstyle, and they were wearing the same backpack. So we were trying to. So next time I told them, if you're coming, please wear different colors of shirt, so we can know that this person came and the other person came. But yeah,
What? Stop.
twin plus one, twin plus one.
Stop.
Oh my
No, we're not
god.
doing this. Stop it.
1 plus 1, 1 plus 1. That would be the name. Okay, just this idea. Okay, this idea. They're twins, right? Goodness, they're twins, right? Mm-hmm. They're twins, and as they're twins, one of them, right, is the evil guy, and then the other one is the good guy. But none of them know each other, and both of them are arch nemesis, but they don't know. 1 plus 1. That's the name of the series. 1 plus 1.
Just write down your ideas and send it to Netflix at this.
I'm just saying, man. If you ever need me for any webtoon kind of idea, just let me know. But just think about it. The minus 1 plus 1 doesn't sound bad though. Is it that bad?
No.
Okay, I'll just stop talking.
Maybe it's good. Maybe it's not. I don't know.
Too
At this point,
cringe.
shoot your shot.
Shoot your shot.
Mhm. You never know.
May never know.
Oh,
Someone will just look at his podcast.
for you anime fans out there, make sure to start watching Solo Leveling.
Oh, don't
So
stop.
good.
Oh,
Episode 3. Check it
I
out.
can't.
Super
I
good.
cannot.
It's a Korean novel or webtoon
Webtoon, yeah,
that turned into a
and
anime.
anime.
So check it out. And then obviously, one of my favorites, season 2 of Mashal is out. So check that out if you like more magic shonen kind of vibe. Then check that one out. Super funny too. So you're like, so yeah, those are the two I'm watching right now. And then that's pretty much all I'm watching right now. I haven't really watched too much anime lately, but those two I've been checking out weekly. So
Checking it out and stuff like that. I'm trying to. I think season 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen is finished, right?
season,
Has
yeah,
it ended yet?
yeah.
2 has ended, so I'll start watching because I cannot do ongoing animes. Me and ongoing animes, we We can't
No,
do that.
I got used to it already, so it's gonna do that.
Because I would be so angry. That's why I was watching Demon Slayer on an ongoing anime. I was just like, I'm tired of I just had to stop myself. But yeah. But yeah, check it out. And
It's good.
yeah.
Definitely check it out for sure. Then I'm also thinking about starting Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Is it the
Um,
original movie one?
the cartoon.
The cartoon? You never watched it?
I did. No, I've
Oh.
seen it like thousands of times, but
Oh.
I think I might rewatch it just because the live action is coming out.
That's the second live action one, right?
They did a movie one, yeah. But
They
this
did a
one I think
movie
is a
one in the
series. I think. Actually, I'm not sure. Is it a series or is it a movie? I think it's a series.
but yeah, water, earth, fire, air. These are the ingredients. Huh? Oh, wait, long ago. How did it start? You know the beginning of it? Water, earth,
It's a series.
fire, air.
Ooh, and it comes out
The
February
series.
22nd.
Oh, okay. Okay. Long ago, these
Four
these
natural elements.
were together, but something it vanished. My brother and I discovered a new avatar, an airbender called Aang. And although the airbender was great, he has a lot to learn before he's ready to do anything. Ow! But I believe Aang can save the world. Dun. You know how I love that show is that anytime, because there was just back in Nigeria, it was on Nickelodeon, right? And they used to do 2 episodes of it. And then once we know that the second episode is done, we gotta go back to sleep. That's our night out. That was our time to know that we have to go to sleep because they always showed it by like 9:30 kind of it. So
Yeah.
my parents were just like, okay, watch after the second episode, go back to sleep. That was like my childhood thing. And I remember when they were premiering the last scene of Avatar the Airbender. Oh my god. Everyone was talking about it in school. It was like that was the first time in high school. That's the first time in elementary school that I knew that the boys and girls got along and didn't fight at the end of the day because of Avatar the Last Airbender. But yeah, that was a good show. That was a good cartoon. Is that anime? Is that considered as an anime?
It's animation, but in America they call it cartoons. And that's not the
Mm,
difference. Like in America, US terms, they call it cartoons, but it is anime. It's
it
an,
is anime, and that's okay.
it's part of animation, yeah. So, but here we just call it cartoons, while in Japan it's called animation. But it's technically the same, yeah. It's pretty much the same.
Okay. Yeah, but yeah. Do you have anything you want to say again?
Hmm?
Do you have anything you want to share again?
Not really. Just find me a good girl who's around it. Find me a good girl.
Boy,
What?
I'm
I'm
here.
not good enough, I'm not good.
Girl, boy, I'm here advertising for a farmer. Try to find it.
What does that have to do with you finding me somewhere?
Okay, I would you find for me, I find for you, and our viewers, please find for us too.
All right.
That's all we need. That's all we need. That's all we need. Just need
A
you
good
know,
person.
a good person with money. But yeah, just let us just let us know. And also me, my qualifications, I don't ask for much. He has to be, well, it doesn't have to be, but better if he's a Christian because both of us can, because when we're about to fight, we pray to God first before we start fighting. That's kind of that's how I grew up as. So, you know, so the Holy Spirit can intervene. You know what I mean? Because, you know, Jesus need to be the middleman. That's just what I'm saying. Because if he's not, that's what I have to say.
Maybe let's start doing this. So, uh, hey guys, we're filming an episode of the podcast. We're probably gonna start doing this now too, like do these small little reels. I think this is gonna be good. This is probably what we're gonna have to do when we make our own account. Like do these short videos and then make reels.
But do we have to do it when it's recording?
Yeah.
We can do like BTS of it, like not BTS, but like back behind the scenes of it, like how we got ready and stuff like that.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool. But this is kind of cool too. Say hello.
Sure. Hi everyone.
Are you copying?
Dude, we'll do this outside the recording, man. Let's do this outside the recording because I don't want people to think I'm fake.
You're just saying it makes you sound good.
Yo, don't ever take us well, take us seriously, but don't really take us too seriously like that. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's already 12.
Your face. Girl, you're not the only one that can sing. You know it. You know it.
No, my singing I'm not good at singing, but I'm good at karaoke. That's just I have to say.
That's true. Well, I'm okay at karaoke. I can enjoy it.
I'm
You know it too, girl. Don't lie. Be singing that Mariah Carey, that Whitney Houston, that we have Mariah Carey that we sang that one time. I heard my voice.
no, I sang I was the one who carried all the high notes.
Okay, granted, true because I can't sing that high. I'm the low bear,
Exactly.
kind of like high.
You're really
Girl, don't lie though. I can hit it. I can hit that note.
yeah. Our karaoke is different, dude. My friend told me that she has gone karaoke with different people, but when she came karaoke with me, it's like it's different. I was like, "What do you mean?" She said, "Your karaoke, we just start jumping from one. Like we can do like a sad song, like oh, and we'll be yeah, and we'll be like like we just change intervals, like
Mhm.
anyhow." It was like yeah.
No, our karaoke was so fun.
There you go. I got mixed. Do you guys
Yo,
have karaoke in Florida?
when you guys finally decided to come here, I know Korean places and we can get karaoke rooms. So
I'm actually thinking of going either spring break or at least one because my brother he's coming to Stetson or he plans to visit Stetson in March.
yeah,
So Stetson it's not far away from me, right?
no,
Yeah,
it's like 40
so
minutes, 40-ish.
so so I like some Latino food when I come, you know what I mean? I just saying.
You might as well just come to my family's home too.
Yeah, that's fine. And then I'll tell your mom everything you did to me, how you bullied me in Korea, how you did everything. I'm just gonna cry at the same time and feel like this is what happened to
Jeez,
me.
what is the worst thing I did as a Rona? Help her out so many times. It's not the worst.
But yeah, no. He never bullied me, but I'll do that. And then, she'd comfort me. She'd be like, do you want more? Do you want more like plantain? I'm like, yes, please. Give
She
it to
probably would,
me.
yo, she would say that. You want some more food? Eat.
Yes, please.
And my mom, when like somebody knows that they're coming over, like friends or something like that, she makes so much food.
She makes so much. Yeah, I think it's I don't know, maybe
Oh,
Latino
yeah.
and African and
It's
Caribbean kind of stuff. Even Asian moms do that too. Just
do
make
that?
so much food. I'm like, yeah. Oh
That's,
yeah.
that's
I'm
true.
like, why you? I was only bringing 3 friends. I'm not bringing the whole country.
Yeah.
She'll just make the food. And that's the thing. When your mom knows how to cook well, people start coming to your house.
Mm.
Even if they don't like you, they fake to like you just to eat the food. It happened to me. It happened to me. She doesn't even like me. And I noticed she was talking something back, like bad about me behind my back, but she just comes to my house. Somebody always comes to my house. She's like, your mom's food is good. I'm like, okay. I'll do the same too. But like, damn. Okay. But yeah. That's why I also want to know how to cook. I want to be that mom, like that mom that, oh, I want to go to your mom's house because she can cook, like because it happened to me and I was like, oh, my mom can cook. That was a flex for me. Like that was also a good yeah, my mom is gonna be busy, so she won't be able to cook. But yeah, I'll get check in with her. I want to be that person that cooks well and then they'll be like, oh, I want to eat your mom's. You know what I mean? Like the feeling. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I watched too much Disney Channel. But that's just what I. That's what I want to think. That's what I also want to also improve in my cooking skills. But yeah, um, let's wrap up because if we don't, we'll be a bowl and not a burrito.
All right, let's just end it there, guys, because that was totally, utterly horrible. Whatever she just said, I don't know what that was. Whatever.
Because I said let's wrap it up. So let's wrap it
Oh,
up
stop.
because we're gonna
Okay.
be a bowl.
That made it worse. Oh, all right, guys. You guys know what to do. Hit that like button, like the video, because that helps us out. Comment, obviously, because we want to know everything of what you thought about the video, good, bad, whatever. Questions, please ask. Now I see subscribe.
Subscribe.
Love that. The more people we have, I think the cooler these videos are gonna get because I think more people are gonna be interested and we can talk about various things. So definitely do that. And then once you do subscribe, hit the bell icon for whenever we drop videos. So hopefully you like this double upload I'm gonna do hopefully soon. I'll probably download them today and then maybe have one up tonight and then the other one tomorrow morning. We'll see. Probably will do that. So check that out. Um, so yeah, the previous one will be that pH story that you'll finally see, and then this one will be come
It
out
is,
a
man.
little bit
With the
after
burrito wrap.
with the wrapping of the burrito instead of a bowl. And then yeah, so do all that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. We missed you guys. So look forward to next week. It's gonna be super fun.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't think we have any ideas of like people yet, but hopefully we'll try to get more people in. Um, maybe some old guests I'll try to ask, see if they want to come back on. If not, we'll have somebody new. Zerona, let us know.
You're asking my friend. He always bills at me last minute, so just hoping he would say something.
Kind of push through. But look forward to that. And then yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. Didn't have a set topic in mind, just we're doing cool conversations that lead into anywhere. Um, and yeah, do you have any last words that you want to say, my co-host?
I'm good. Just well stay. I know in Seoul it's like minus 14 degrees right now. Seoul is really cold. So if you're in Korea, please stay warm. Those even here it's cold, so please stay warm. Um, drink something hot and pray. That's one thing. It's very important. So that's what I have
Be
to say.
warm for sure.
Be warm, please.
Yeah, I've definitely heard a lot about that too. It's been super cold, so
So
stay
cold.
warm, well, healthy, obviously. We miss all of you that are in Korea that know us for sure. Um, and yeah, it's been not definitely nowhere near as cold, but once you live in a super hot place for a while,
Like Florida.
yeah, even like 50 degrees starts getting cold for someone. Yeah, it's kind of sad thinking like I used to be in the snow, but yeah. So
Yeah, Florida is like what 17 like in far in
now last
Celsius.
night it was like 3.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Florida three
Right now it's
degrees.
probably warm, 17, yeah.
3 degrees in Florida. Really?
Yeah, like look,
Wow.
this is how crazy the weather can be at times. These are the lowest for the days coming up. 6 today, 14, 18, 18, 19, 18, 14, 8, 7, 6. So like we've been getting a little bit colder than what we usually forget.
Well, yeah.
Because like we're near the equator, it's supposed to be hot.
Even Texas.
Oh, Texas is snows, my friend. It was
Mm.
snowing in this place.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. It hardly snows in like in December. People are like, oh, it's like t-shirt weather, but now it's like
No, it's
I
freezing.
kind of I like Texas. Like if that's one place I want to live in Texas in America too.
You should go visit Texas. It's super fun.
Yeah, I lived in Houston for a while, so
Oh yeah.
I want to live there. Hawaii. I want to see how Hawaii is gonna be. Oh, Hawaii's still hot. They're like 23 degrees. Nah, no, don't worry. They're 23.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn, man. They ain't summer. They ain't summer already. Yeah.
Pretty
Let me
much.
see. What?
Pretty much.
Pretty much. But yeah, I mean that's all I have to say. And yeah, so you guys have a good time. Subscribe, like. Bye guys.
Bye bye.